Good night. Good morning.
And finally, new rule, nothing with crypto in the title ever turns out good.
Don't write me about Bitcoin, please. I don't give a so don't ask me.
Bitcoin happens to use a lot of energy. It happens to promote anonymous transactions.
Bitcoin is not a currency.
Not bullish on Bitcoin.
You, John McAfee, believe in the power of Bitcoin. So much so that you'll put your on the table, chop it up, put it in your mouth, swallow.
If it doesn't reach at least $1 million.
99.999% of the people that own Bitcoin are f***ing morons. That's just it.
What's it feel like to be a Bitcoin?
I don't have any Bitcoin.
You don't?
No.
Okay.
Good morning. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the GM show. Nice to have you here.
Good morning.
Whoa. Matt
Good morning.
Matt coming in hot.
Ready to go
today.
today.
Everybody. Matt is fired up, and it is Thursday, May 19th. So it's a good day. It's gonna be a good day. But before we jump into some crypto headlines, let's go over to our website. Let me show you our website. This is gmdefi.xyz, where you can support the show. You can click on support and donate crypto or buy a mug. You can also check out our tools like simpleblock.io. Simpleblock.io is the simplest way to create a minting page. All you need is your contract address and branding details, and then you're off to the races, as they say. You'll have a minting page ready to go for your community, very simply, and it's free to use. If you want to cook up your own domain, there's a little charge.
It's free. This may look like the creepy white van that you see in the parking lot offering free candy, but in this van there is free
There's
stuff.
actual free stuff, free value.
Yeah, you can. It's
And
the easiest way to
you
make
can leave
an NFT
when
site.
you're done. You can just leave.
Yeah.
not
No one's
gonna
going to kidnap
hold-
you in
we're
this
not-
white van. Yeah,
We're not kidnapping.
yeah.
It's deceiving. It's deceiving. I
it's a
think
game
we'll save. We've got a little announcement, but I think we should save it until everybody's come in, and maybe we'll do that like after the intermission.
Big announcement, everyone.
About the NFTs.
Okay, big announcement. We'll drop it later in the show.
Yeah,
okay.
Sounds good. But please like and subscribe, and let's get on to the rest.
Tell me what's new, Freeman.
Avalanche is plummeting double digits as crypto meltdown continues.
Yeah, it was pretty bad yesterday.
So,
it wasn't
Avalanche,
the only one that dropped double digits yesterday.
No, that's how these headlines always work.
Be fair to that.
Yeah, that's how it always works.
Yeah, they're just like, hey, we have a lot of Avalanche clicks. Whenever we mention Avalanche, we get like 100 more views. So let's throw that one in the headline. Yeah,
Yeah, well, they always, it's like, a bunch go down and they choose one or two or three, whichever one they think might get the most clicks. Yeah.
I mean,
but
if they chose every one that went down double digits, the headline would be too long.
Yeah, it'd be like just a list.
Yeah, it's just a giant list
of every token. So down 16%, and we will of course check out the charts and look more. At the
yesterday was a no good, very bad day. It's a new day.
No good, very bad day. FTX US has launched stock trading, and accounts can be funded with stable coins. So this is kind of a novel take on stock trading. So it's like, it's like this perfect hybrid for like trying to get crypto people into stocks as well. And, crypto people on FTX who already have stable coins.
Interesting. So
So
they're it's like actual stocks. Like they're not doing like tokenized versions of it.
Exactly.
It's actual stocks, but you can use...
They become the first crypto native platform to also offer equities to its US customers.
That's
so which I think is
I'm
good.
Actually kind of stoked
that's an
about
interesting
that.
idea. Yeah, and it will let you fund your account with USDC. So you can use USDC probably, for crypto related assets or for securities. So
How about
yeah,
UST?
it's pretty
They
cool.
got that any of
Or
that?
equities, I mean.
Any of they got any of that?
Can you do USD?
$1 UST? Got
I
any of
wish.
that?
I wish. Sitting in
It's
a
like
bag
down
of
to 8
USD
cents.
just
I
now.
last saw, dude. That is anyway. Okay.
I know. See, it's really hard because a lot of people went in on Luna thinking, okay, I'm going to just wait for the bounce back, after they overcome this little problem. But I don't know if this is a little hump for Luna. Things are not looking good for Do Kwon over there. The
I
news just
know.
keeps getting worse and worse. It sounds like he's about to have some pretty rough patches ahead, and the community is not happy too with what they're doing with the forks. So,
Well, I thought
I don't know.
was
I
the
would
community
say
vote
Luna's
on it? Has it swapped or anything? I wonder if the community vote's still
Well,
pretty
no, but
heavy
I
in
saw
favor
some
for the fork.
validator I guess there's a validator vote or something like a node validator vote as well. And I saw there was an article talking with one of the validators who has like 1% of the vote, and he said that they're just kind of ramming it through. And he said it's pretty much like they're just assuming that it's going to be the next steps, though. Yes, Dickenza said here for the VCon Alpha, we live from there today. Yes, clearly we are live from VCon. Matt's got
the coolest place to be.
his V friend too. He's got it printed and laminated for the VCon. No, but I know you're at VCon, right, Dickenza? Too bad we can't meet up. So Dolph says he heard a nasty rumor that they're looking for a government bailout. That could, Luna.
That's interesting. There's no way they're going to get a government bailout.
No,
I
wouldn't think so.
maybe, but I doubt it. I mean, which government?
I think they're in pretty hot water too. Do Kwon is, I think, with the government now. They lost like a bunch of their legal counsel, and now they're coming after him for saying he's committed tax evasion, like $72 million of tax evasion, sending the money over to the Luna Foundation Guard in Singapore. So it's
that's interesting. I see, like, some people I've heard brought up some interesting points that I think is going to resurface, and that's like how much they paid themselves out monthly, because they were paying themselves out like, I can't remember the number on the article, but it was like over like 30 million. Oh, Siri thinks I'm trying to talk to her. No.
Hello, Siri.
Yeah, like like over like millions, tens and tens of millions of dollars every month was going to pay out like employees and stuff, and mostly Do Kwon. So it's like, and a lot of argument is that there was never the system could never afford those kind of payouts every single month, and yet they continue to constantly do it. So I think there's going to be a lot of stuff that's looked into. Things
I don't think the fallout is necessarily over with the Luna. It's not done. The story ain't over. That's for sure. There's still much to be unveiled. And Dickenza, we tried to start more on time today, just for you, because you chastised us yesterday. I just want you to know.
We didn't try to start. Okay, tell them. Just tell them.
We started at 35.
That
was pretty good. We never started that.
Really? We did?
Yeah. I made a concerted effort for you, Dickenza, and you were late this time. Exactly. Oh boy. Well, it's all good because we're just gonna go hang out at the Ethereum Metaverse dispensary. The Crypto Cannabis Club is the latest dispensary to open in the metaverse, and you can even order weed for real world delivery. And before, I just want you to get yourself ready for this Crypto Voxels experience. It's
on Crypto Voxels.
It's pretty groundbreaking.
Not impressed. I'm not a huge fan of Crypto Voxels. I don't
look at those plants.
Look at them. They look pretty. Looks like they need some nitrogen or something, man.
And join us for our 420 event in Crypto Voxels. I guess this must have launched a while ago. I don't know why this news story is going on right now, but it's a slow news day over at Decrypt, I guess. But it looks like people are partying in the dispensary. No one's. I feel like there's just a lack of excitement about this, man. You don't seem excited.
Yeah, dude. No, man. This is just like, listen, I'm a stoner, right? Full disclosure, I smoke a lot of pot. Okay, and this doesn't look at me. Look at this is like you can't. I don't know. Yeah, I do like the idea of ordering it. That's cool, but that's just like a novelty. Like if you know, just order it. Like it's way faster than having to go through wait forever for crypto voxels to load and your characters just glitching out and you're trying to get there. And yeah.
Kansas said
metaverse
crypto
forever.
voxels is the metaverse of forever.
That's
I believe
sad.
him.
Yeah,
I believe him.
our future existence is gonna be sad.
Future existence. We're already there, baby.
We're already there.
Fox is going to sell NFTs for their new animated series, Crapopolis. What a name. Dan Harmon, creator of Rick and Morty, has a new show called Crapopolis, and Web3 fans are in for a treat. It will be the first ever studio show curated on the blockchain.
Dude, what? Okay.
Fox will create a dedicated marketplace for the show. On it, the network will sell tokens that provide social experiences for fans. NFTs that link to one-of-a-kind character and background art will also be available for purchase.
I am a huge fan of Rick and Morty, so I guess I'm interested.
Okay, Matt
would ape in. I haven't seen anything about this Crapopolis stuff. Never heard of it. So, I don't know. Have you heard of it? Did you like hear about it?
Crapopolis. I heard about it, and that's it. I just heard it was coming. It was from Dan Harmon, and that's all I knew about it. But yeah, I know. What is this article is forgetting to Kansas. I'm glad you brought up Stoner Cats by Mila Kunis. I mean, this is not the first. Did people just forget about Ashton Kutcher?
Yes, people did forget about Ashton Kutcher. Yeah.
Okay. Also, more NFT related news here. Limewire dusted off. Limewire is returning as an NFT platform. I was like, oh, did Ty Lopez buy Limewire too? Like,
yeah, I know, right? Ty Lopez totally would have been the one to buy Limewire, dude,
and then turn it into another NFT platform. Yeah. So this is, I guess, Limewire, the former peer-to-peer file sharing platform that recently relaunched as a non-fungible token marketplace, has partnered with Universal Music Group to let artists sell several types of NFTs on its platform. According to Limewire, UMG will provide licenses so that Limewire can partner with UMG artists to launch music-based NFT projects using Limewire's new NFT marketplace.
All right, that makes okay. All right, remember we've talked about this where there needs to kind of be like an NFT music kind of platform.
I thought it would be Spotify.
Music NFTs to kind of go. Yeah, because it's kind of like you want to. Oh yeah, that's interesting. Spotify would be good.
I mean, they're doing those NFT experiments, but they're not music related NFTs. They're just like extras.
They're just like, hey, look at look at my collection kind of thing. And I think for music NFTs to be popular, it does need like some sort of platform where it's like, you listen to like the music as like a streaming thing kind of type deal. And then if you like it, you can mint it or buy it or whatever, how the NFT works. You know what I mean? So I think that's...
Check this out. Look at this roadmap. They're going to have a Limewire token, bro. There's going to be a shit coin.
Lime token?
Yeah. I've never seen Matt. I haven't seen Matt that excited in at least a month.
Dump your shit coin on my chest. I want it. Give it to me.
Oh no. Now we're done. We're done. YouTube.
Give me that Lime token.
Limewire. Just not going to go into that. Limewire token. Yes, is at the heart of the Limewire ecosystem, and it looks like there's going to be a private token sale to the and it's going to be invite only. So they're going to do like an ICO or something.
I don't know, man. That's cool. I'm happy Limewire's coming back. I guess it gives me nostalgic feels because I remember
it's not the same. It's a completely different thing. But yes, it's got the same little branding. That's probably about it.
Yeah,
Maybe some
it
of the
just
same
gives
theme.
me the nostalgia because I used LimeWire back in the day, just like everyone.
Everybody did.
If
Just
if
be
you're
honest
if
with yourself.
you're
If you were
older than
alive and
30,
like
yeah.
older than 10, maybe.
Yeah. It was good times. LimeWire was good times. Um,
Dolph, I've seen that too. A few artists pushing NFT stuff in wax. Matt, and I remember Matt and I talked about
yeah.
that a couple months ago. But
Yeah, I haven't
I've seen
seen
that
it a
too.
lot. Yeah, like I haven't seen too much in a while, I guess. I don't know. I guess it's just maybe the market's just crappy, so I haven't seen much
Perhaps,
from this.
perhaps.
It's Solana summer, bro. So that's the only thing I'm
Solana
seeing.
Summer.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Okay, well, that's it for the news section. So let's go check out the charts.
Let's check it out.
Let's shake
Oh,
it
I'm
out.
on the 1 minute. All right.
Oh boy.
So
Yeah.
today
What are you
has
doing
been
over
a
there, Matt?
decent
What you doing on the 1
start.
minute?
I'm riding the bull or the bear, as they'd say, actually, huh? On the 1 minute charts. Here we are, just pulled back. We're on Ethereum. Sure, let's we don't usually start off with Ethereum, but let's just do it today, huh? So right, we're still in this bearish mode. Definitely we're in this range here. Yesterday was a rough day. But we really didn't come down to where I thought we might be coming and just kind of fill in this wick and maybe go lower. And I'm still thinking that we could be still going lower. It's just today was a decent start. Right now we're up 2%. And I mean, it's okay. So this is what the daily's showing us. It's not too much, right? We are still in, hey, we have this oversold signal, green wave going. So we still have some hopium here that we could be coming up to maybe reclaim these vector candle zones. But there's that but, right? There's the but. Let's go to the 4 hour. Let's see what's happening on the lower time frames. Hey, we have this. Oh, as you can see, we're getting an oversold signal here, which signals, hey, we could be seeing some higher prices, right? Because we did right. What the price likes to do is come up, test the 50 EMA, come back down, retest the 50 EMA, come back down. It looks like we're ready for another retest. We did get lower lows, and so this could be an actual really nice W formation. I drew it without even really noticing it, but yeah, guys, look, okay, so we could be coming down, and if we're breaking these levels, then we could be starting to see some nice activity. Plus, the daily is showing us, we are in that positive momentum green wave on the kimono wave. So this is starting to line up to say, hey, we could be seeing some higher prices today. But let's go deeper down the time frame here. Yeah, I mean, look, we have you could say this is a divergence here. Yeah. We have momentum starting to trend up, but lower prices. So let's see if we can get a nice, decent green wave here, and form something like I want to show something that's like what I call like on the kimono wave a tsunami. Like this is what I call a tsunami, right? It's just wave after wave after wave, and right. So like a lot of times with the kimono wave indicator here, which is our indicator you could get for free. Just hop on our Discord and chat us up. It's much like, yes, it is. Does it look like Microsoft or Market Cipher? It does, because it is like Micro Cipher, but it's a lot better than Market Cipher. A lot less fake outs. You still have them. You're not going to get by without them, but it's less than that $1,000 plus POS. And here we have just as good an indicator, if not
That's
better, all-in-one momentum indicator for free. All right, because that's how it should be. All right, here is what I call kind of like a tidal wave kind of motion. Now, the thing is what's interesting here, right? We have this pump, pump, right? It's just trending up every single time, right? It breaks 50 EMA, tests it, bounces off of it, tests it, bounces off of it, looking bullish. 50 EMA is about to cross up. What got me here, like I was watching this, not from back here, but over here. I was just looking back and I'm like, man, look at this giant red money flow wave. So, I mean, that's telling me, yeah, okay, momentum's trending up, but I would like to see that money flow cross up into the positive zone for me to really get more confidence in it. And so this, I'm surprised, right? I would have thought this wave would have triggered a little bit lower prices, but it just simply bounced off. So again, I'm looking for longs right now is what I'd be looking for. We have downward momentum right now on the 5 minute. So let's see if this wave can curve and then we could get lower lows. Could we be seeing another bullish divergence happening on the 5 minute? Possibly. So it looks like pretty good so far on Ethereum. And we are still respecting, like, let's go back. Like, let's remember our levels that we really don't want Ethereum to be breaking right here. All right. So we haven't come down, right? This is last year's lows. And it hasn't broken down. Unlike Bitcoin, right? Bitcoin's last year's lows were here. And see, we wick down and we're right back at it right here at the current price level. So it's interesting. I mean, I'm not in the long term, right? It's like I could totally see lower prices. And lower prices and a lot of ranging going on is what I expect down in these lower areas. But yeah, hey, let's look at, we were talking about something else. AVAX.
Ooh.
AVAX. See, this is what's it. So yesterday's no good, or this is weekly. Sorry, last week was horrible.
That was rough.
Yeah, so here on the daily, see, this thing is like, they were like, it's down double. I mean, so was everything else, man. But it wasn't, AVAX on the daily, it doesn't look good at all, man. It looks pretty brutal. Right now we have a massive red tidal wave going on over here, right? Comes down, another wave. So you can kind of see, price comes down, price comes down, price comes down. So it's so you can kind of see these levels, right? And market likes to work in threes. 1, 2, 3. So we could be bottoming out, but at the same time, I could totally see another one, right? Why not? I mean, it's just not looking too good. But currently on the daily, we are in a positive momentum. So we could be seeing this be bottoming out, and maybe this is the last level before we start heading up. That would be interesting. I would like to see some patterns on like the 1 hour or something that kind of gives me some sort of indication that we're going to be breaking out. We could be seeing one right now. It's like here. Could we? I mean, yeah, I mean, we could just be testing the 50 EMA up here and then reject off of it. Or we could blast right past it. So, right now I'd say, hey, it's a decent time to go long. Just know that you should be probably looking to take profits when it gets close to the 50 EMA here, because you have this strong level of resistance here as well. And then see if you can get it to ride higher up into these vector candle zones up here that the market maker likely took longs on and looking to still make profits from. All right, so let's see what other ones we want to check out. XMR is doing, I think, the best one today. Yeah, right before we started the show, I was looking at it. I was just like, oh man, I should have been looking at this one when I came into the office, and I would have been happy in profits. But XMR doing really well right now. Avalanche is a terrible name. It's something. Hey, you know what? I like that is true. That's a good one. That is, yeah, it is a bad name for something.
Matt wanted to get defensive there, but then realized he's like, actually, that is pretty clever.
That is really good. Yeah, I want to get defense because Avalanche is my favorite hockey team. So it's like Avalanche is one of my favorite tokens because just the name in itself. Is it immature and irresponsible for me to think that? Yes. Yes.
It's not a very unbiased
That's why
view
it's the
of the market
coolest.
there.
Do I sound like a 12-year-old saying
like
Avalanche
Michael
is my
Saylor.
favorite token because Avalanche is my favorite hockey team? Yes, I
Yes.
do. Yes. I do.
At least you recognize
All
it.
right, move on. I'm talking about XMR here. All right.
Okay.
It's killing it. It's killing it today. So let's be happy. And look, this is so funny. If you look on the daily, it's like this is our daily candle that we're like, it's killing it. Oh, hopium in the bear market, man. You gotta just gotta suck it in when you can.
Yeah.
But you know what? Hey,
Yeah.
on the daily and XMR, we do have a nice green vector candle wave and divergence warning. We have a bullish divergence happening on XMR. So why not? Let's see the price come up on the daily, challenge the 50 EMA, maybe go blast past it and come back up here in this range and take this vector candles out. So that's what I'm seeing for XMR. I mean, it looks pretty decent. Decent. BNB kind of surprising me today. Didn't expect it to be up there at 5% up. But yeah, everything is actually doing pretty decent from this morning since when I walked in the office, except for Avalanche. It's still dumping. And Ape, what the heck is going on with Ape? Ape isn't
Going sideways.
it's not doing as good today as a lot of the other tokens. Maybe because there's not really a lot of utility built into it yet.
Whoa, man. Whoa. Gosh. Be careful.
Just saying.
Tread lightly.
So this could be, a good this could be a good time to maybe start buying. I don't know. Not financial advice, but again, I see this vector candle zone. I expect price to come down to that zone and reclaim it again. So I would be waiting for price to come back down here in order to start buying again. Because that's what it looks like. Yes, on the daily, we have that nice big green oversold wave. But look, I mean, we could be tapering off here. The 4 hours says wave is starting to curve. Says, hey, maybe we're done with our little dump and we're ready to pop. But it's still having a hard time claiming, getting over this 50 EMA here. Having a hard time getting it back up there. So I'd be a little cautious because what we could be getting is, we get a green dot here, buy signal, oversold, whatever you guys want to call it over at home. But, honestly, we could just be coming up to retest the 50 MA and just get rejected back down to lower prices. I'd be looking out for that. But you would only really know that if you went down to the lower levels. Oh, but we have kind of a little tidal wave going on over here. Do we have uneven butt cheeks and lower prices? Uneven butt cheeks. That's a Jason Casper saying, okay? Yeah. He calls these waves uneven butt cheeks.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, wow, yeah. That's
divergences, yeah. I don't know. It's pretty weak in there. If there is something.
Dude. So you have lower prices, higher momentum. So it's getting there. Wouldn't bet the farm on it, but
certainly not.
It is a divergence. Not too great though. I mean,
yeah.
Meh. Yeah. Meh. Not super strong, but yeah, I mean, we could be getting it. I mean, you'd really want it to see clear the zone and break above that 50 EMA and start using the 50 EMA as support. But
yes.
We got some time before we start seeing that. We got some time.
Yes, for sure.
All right.
Sure. Okay.
Anything else on the charts? Is that it?
I think
We
that's
good?
perfect. I think
All
it's
right. Looks
perfect,
like
just like you,
prices
just like every
going
one
up.
of you.
Going up.
Okay, well that's good. That's good. That's what the people want to hear. Number go up. That's what the
And that's
people
right,
want to
Dickenza.
hear.
The apes did do this to us.
Never forget
4:30.
4:30.
Never forget 4:30.
Okay, we're gonna roll a little song from one of our favorite little crypto song makers. A nice little quick one, and then we'll be back. We have a little announcement for you guys, so stay tuned. A little one, just a little sneak peek.
I created one rule: never be a fool. But then Bitcoin 10K break, I had to realize mistake and buy. I only buy the top, FOMO and then we drop. Everyone else is the best traders in the world. Where will we go? Can you tell me, sir, please? 'Cause I only buy the top, FOMO and then we drop. And I never ever stop. Twitter can laugh it up. Everyone else is the best traders in the world. Where will we go? Can you tell me, sir, please? I only buy the top.
Another banger. Another banger. Always good. Always good. Gotta say.
Who makes those songs? 'Cause
I gotta remember his channel. I'll put it in the description. But he doesn't
Good
make
work.
them anymore. He's been dormant for a long time. I just pick from his old collection. Yeah, he made a bunch of good stuff for a while there. So I hope we can revive him. Let's lift him up.
We need him back.
We need him back. Yes. Okay, well, so we've got a little announcement for you guys. So we are going to a little one, a big one. We are going to have the first GM NFT project coming out soon. That's all I'm going to say there. And it's going to be a free mint. Holding this NFT is going to unlock immediate value from day one. The GM show is going to be central and involved, and you guys are going to be the earliest ones on here, and we're creating this token really for the community. This is really going to be an NFT for the community and for the show, and we're hoping that this will also help build our little community, grow our little community out, and get more people involved, more people watching the show. I know nobody wants that really, but
Yeah, I don't want to. So there's a lot of ideas that we've talked about, Freeman. I don't want to
we're not going to keep my mouth shut. We're not going to give lots of spoilers right now.
Yeah, because there's
lots of things that are not.
I was about to go list off the benefits that we've talked about, like for the community and the stuff we're gonna be doing. We're gonna trickle that stuff out. But yeah. Cool.
One little, of course, Dickenza is going to try to bully us into giving everything up.
I know.
Well, you guys here, you can go to twitter.com/morningfriends, FRENS.
Yes.
And that is the place where all the news will be.
Morning
so
Friends.
There is a separate Twitter for that. So go to Morning Friends and follow the Twitter, and then that's where all the information will be. Of course, we'll give updates on the show as things happen, but there's gonna be fun to it. We'll just say that there's gonna be interaction, especially for the live crew. So the live crew is gonna be
and Dolph, we promise there is a roadmap. But I'm not
promise a roadmap. Yes, there will be a roadmap. There will be a roadmap,
but we don't have one yet. We're not showing
roadmap one. Is coming soon.
Yeah. We're just throwing it out there. And,
this is just the early announcement.
Yeah.
So probably for
the only deets we're sharing.
Exactly.
It's called Morning Friends. Join the Twitter. And we're not going to say how many there are. No mint day yet.
No,
It's going to
just
be free.
mint.
Free mint.
So
Um,
that's all you really. That's all
that's
you
all.
need to
That's
know
all we're
right now.
sharing.
That's all we're sharing. So I know we want to share more. Trust us. We want to share more. We've been wanting to share. We've been actually working behind the scenes on this whole concept for a while now. So it's gonna be real fun, I think. So I'm just excited. That's it. That's all I can really say. I'm excited, and I think
exactly to get 25 GMs. Yes,
Freeman has Twitter. Exactly. That's all you need for 25
Their
GMs.
team is docs.
Yeah, we're gonna dox ourselves. So yeah, the website, will be coming soon. So it'll have more information, of course. But you guys are gonna be early there. We are gonna have there is gonna be a white list so that people who are, the core members of the community get one of these if they want one, and without being minted out.
It will be
because,
low cap too. Very low cap.
Yeah.
That's also included.
It will be a low cap. Yeah, pretty low. So yes, and I think, should we tell them too the Discord's going to go private after the sale? I think that's fine to say. So get in the Discord. I mean, pretty much everyone in the Discord will just be probably whitelisted, essentially, and then and then it'll go private. So that's it. That's it. Yes, you guys should start flipping them in advance. Yes, I agree. You could flip the IOUs.
Ruben, do we still get royalties from that? I don't know how that one works.
I don't know. I don't know. I hope so. Don't start pre-selling and not get my little cut. Okay, so that's our little announcement. We will keep you guys updated, of course, as things evolve. But for now, yeah, we're starting the shill machine first. The shill machine begins. We got to start growing. The numbers
at the beginning of every show. Hey, here's our site. Here's the cool stuff we make. And
exactly.
Check out this other thing we got going.
Exactly. When to Kansas? Sooner than later. I'll tell you that. It's not going to be super far off, but soon. Yeah. Before you know it, it'll be here.
Yeah. Sooner than later.
Are we going to VCon tomorrow to show this? Yes, we are definitely. We're going to be passing out our mixtape at VCon.
LaFleur, we really need to start thinking about going to these damn events, man.
Yeah,
we got to put it in our brains and start thinking about it.
We didn't even know if the show would even last a week, so
Hey, NFT.
Here we are, 75.
New York is still in June, right? June sometime.
Yeah, I think.
I don't know if it's during our vacation. No, we're going out of town.
We are going to take a trip, by the way, everybody. So there will be a week off of show in June, but we'll give you more deets on that too, probably next week or something. So those are lots of updates.
Your week to go out and touch grass, all right?
Yes, go out and touch grass. As Crypto One Up did yesterday, and then got bullied in the Discord for doing. But he's probably out touching grass right now. That's why he's not in the chat. So. But he's missing out. Okay, so should we move on to better things, actual NFT stuff? Should we look at some projects?
Should we give some updates and whatnot? Do
you have some updates for us?
Dude, I just want to know, I'm just bummed I missed the boat on these freaking the plague frogs, dude.
I should have bought the plague when I saw they were really cheap.
Yeah, man, they're popping and they are like plaguing my Twitter. I cannot, dude. Yeah. I don't know, man. I can't get them off the Twitter. They're everywhere. So this team this community is doing one hell of a job of pumping this. And it seems pretty cool. It's very, the community is just like pro decentralize everything essentially. So if you're like, their whole, let's go to their OpenSea real quick. Or do I have their OpenSea actually? Because reading what here, I'm just gonna throw it on this. So it's like basically, if you refuse to let them go, I'll plague your whole country with frogs. It's just kind of funny. The decentralization of communication, decentralization of information, decentralization of money, decentralization of influence, decentralization of power, ultimately the decentralization of opportunity. So they're just very pro decentralization.
I guess so.
And it
I
was
would say
interesting because it's like, so this is like kicking up at the same time. Vitalik, I don't know if you've seen Vitalik's tweets about how like he's like teeter tottering between like he's getting pulled between like pro democracy and pro decentralization, and how that's like
I kind of saw
tearing
that a
him.
little bit. I didn't look too much. I did see his
It's
tweets a
a
little bit,
long,
and I was
it's
like,
kind of a long
"Oh," I
thread.
was like,
It
"What
was
is?"
one of those ones.
Yeah, that's
It
what I
was
was
one
like.
of those
"Eh."
ones where like I almost just did the whole meme of like, oh, I'm not gonna read all that. Happy for you, or I'm sorry that happened. You know,
Yeah,
it's kind of one of those.
too long. TLDR. Give me the TLDR,
Yeah,
please.
yeah. But dude, yeah, these are killing it right now. 0.11. Oh, I don't know if this is current. I last saw it, it was 0.13 this morning.
Jeez, dude, man,
Yeah,
when I
so
first saw those in April, they were really low, and I just was like, I don't think these are gonna take off. Shows what I know.
yeah, so I'm like, hey, this might be a
Should've
good one
bought.
because this can maybe easily go to, well, easily. We're in a really shitty market, so I don't know. I don't. Nothing is easy these days.
Matt
So,
only
you know,
buys the top.
yeah. When it comes to NFTs, I definitely have a great habit of buying the top. Yeah,
He's
that's
like, oh
for
my
sure.
gosh, this project's taking off. I'm gonna buy. It's going to the moon.
Oh, dude, NFTs are great. So, anyways, playing NFT, this could be a decent project. I mean, it is popping, and it does look like it's in a dip, right?
True,
It came up
dude,
to like
true,
0.15, so we'll see. We'll see. Yeah, see, that's what
Reasonable.
I'm saying. That's what I think too. I think it could be a great time because this community is hustling it like crazy, and it could continue up to long after this, right? So
Matt's all in.
I
Full
might be
portfolio
aping in,
activated.
dude. Yeah, I might go
He
buy
is aping
one.
it. Oh no.
Hey, keep telling me so I need to move ape to my minting wallet, so I gotta probably do that today.
Move
Get one of
ape?
these
You mean
suckers.
ETH? Is that what you mean?
Sorry,
Just
ETH,
okay,
whatever.
I was like, wait. I was like, do you mint these with ape? What's going on? Tekenza said we need to revisit Ivy Boys. Oh boy.
Okay, let's
Look up
see.
Ivy
Are
Boys,
they
man.
still?
I bet they're flying.
I was
I bet that's why he's
seeing if
saying
they
that.
were. Well,
Ivy
not
Boys,
even
someone
shiny. Oh,
from
here they
Ivy
are.
Boys came and really schooled us in the comments on our Ivy Boys one. That was one of those ones where we got
I
a nice
remember that.
paragraph.
Of who they were. Well, that one
Just
seemed like it
how
was like, was
ignorant
that
we
the
were,
one that
pretty
seemed
much.
like it was like someone that was paid? You know what I mean? Like it
I
was like
don't know. They all
too
seem like they're
defensive.
community
Like it was
managers.
like, dude, like,
Every video, it seems like the community manager comes on and writes a paragraph about how stupid we
I
are.
think they made some money. Yeah, dude, Ivy Boys is taking off, man. So here, I think you could obviously, this was like reveal day, it looks like here. And yeah, now it's at 0.4, doing decent. Those Ivy Boys. Man, dude, gosh, I just want to
we'll
punch
start
so
reading the
many.
comments. Matt has threatened to assault numerous NFTs now. I don't know if that's
Just the Ivy Boys have a punchable face. That was it, though. That was my comment on the Ivy Boys. They just.
I think that's what really just triggered that person to probably write that comment. I should pull it up. Let's see here.
I mean, this looks. I mean, this does look pretty healthy, though. I mean, right now it would be pretty crappy time to buy because obviously,
for sure,
we're just coming off of a dump here. So I'd wait to have it come back down to like point. I don't know. Will it come back? Yeah, maybe 0.3 something. Before I would get in, but I don't think I'm going to get into this, man. I'm not a fan of the art or really anything about it. So here's away. Would have been obviously a good one to mint, though.
Did the community manager claim they weren't punchable? Not quite. We'll see. It didn't quite go like that.
All
Yeah,
right.
bad GM score, angry rebuttal comments. Where are they today?
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. There's a couple of those. Yeah, I'm sometimes tempted to still go look at the Brainiacs too. The Brainiacs was one of the first ones we did where we got the community manager coming on and he left like 3 comments on the video and how we weren't going to make it and all that. That one was fun, and I don't think that project did very well. Anyway, it's always fun to look back at projects that we've looked at. It is kind of funny.
Yeah. So, yeah, I mean,
Here's
this
that
is
comment.
taken off like crazy in just
Disgusting.
a few days, dude. So, yeah. Dickenza, do you have any Ivy boys? Did you?
I'm sure he
Are you
does.
mooning right now? Are you mooning?
That's probably why he said we need to revisit it. That's his humble brag. He's like, yeah,
He's like, I meant
I
it.
meant it too. Sold one at the top. No big deal. But yeah, I love this comment. They said, project aside, please get your facts right. Andrew is the co-founder and Aaron Chang is the artist. Within the menswear scene, Aaron is a frequent collaborator with different brands, as pointed out on the website, and is currently the creative director of New Balance in Korea. Ivy Boys is his personal endeavor, which he long had even before this BBRC project, and recently just released an apparel. Like you can just see, like this guy's just, it's just.
Dude, they probably have like this, yeah, like it's like some
Yeah,
copy and paste thing they do that. Like here, when anyone has bad juju on it, it's just copy and paste.
I just
them.
love thinking about how many people have just taken so much time to write stuff to us. It just like gives me great pleasure how much time people have spent just writing rebuttals to our stupidity. It's just hilarious.
You're like,
get them all worked up.
We triggered you.
Like, yeah, like you did exactly what we wanted.
You bit.
you took the bait. Anyway, okay, so I think that's good for updates. Let's look at some new projects,
Let's do it. Let's
we're gonna dive. We're gonna attempt to dive in. Chimpers. So Dickenza did tell us about this one, and I think this mints tomorrow. Yep, May 20th. So this is coming up. What is Chimpers, you may ask? Well, there was a Genesis collection for this one. I'll just say that first. So this is kind of their bigger collection. The Genesis collection was, I'll just show it to you real quick. These were hand drawn, I guess, and there were 100 of them. They said they were hand drawn, but I'm guessing like, hand pixel art drawn.
Yeah.
There's a lot of detail in each one. They're obviously each like different characters and unique. So it's not like these were just layers being layered on, So that's the initial one. And I mean, look at the floor price on these bad boys.
Holy shnikes, bro.
Yeah. Yeah, that's quite a floor price. So we're going on a chimpin' adventure. Chimpers were mysteriously born through scientific experiments that went unnoticed by the rest of the populace. One of those kind of stories. Apes toiled with the humans for control for decades. So, one of those fun stories. There's going to be 5,555 chimpers across the intergalactic warp, a world of warriors, gods, demons, mages, and space travelers standing at the cusp of an empire at the brink of war. Anyway, let's chimp, shall we? It's time to bring a new wave of pixel art to the scene. Not only are the Chimpers a groundbreaking character collection brought to you by the renowned pixel artist Tempers, they are also the focus of a brand new Web3 adventure story filled with incredible art and breathtaking lore. So here is the chimp vision. It's looks like fostering a community. As a chimp holder, you will be joining us on an epic adventure. We will quest, uncover the mysteries of the Chimpverse, and most importantly, we will unite to create a universe that will be remembered for decades to come. Chimps are forever. Chimp map. Our ethos always has been to under-promise and over-deliver, providing to our collectors through mystery, surprise, and reward. So they're pretty much not promising anything, and they'll just do like surprises, Like, oh yeah, here's a giveaway or here's a whatever. As a collab, as a team, we are driven to delight our collectors, and you can expect more of the same as we journey through our next adventure and build our multimedia brand. That was a pretty easy roadmap. Meet the founders. Insights. This is the writer and community guy. Oh, when I click on this, oh my gosh, it brings up their bio when you click on them. Okay. That's kind of cool. So he's been published by Decrypt, Cointelegraph. He's got a Substack page where he interviews people in the space. The NFT Insight newsletter, it looks like, is what this guy writes.
Dude, so many. There's so much stubs. Should we do a Substack? Everyone
No,
does.
no, bro. What do you mean? We don't know. That's why we shouldn't do one. We do a live show every day. We don't need to also spend time writing.
All right,
I
thanks.
talk enough.
Bringing me
Thank
back
you.
to
Yeah.
ground.
Pull you out of that. Okay, let that guy do the Substack. Okay. The artist is a well-known artist from Foundation, and he's artwork was featured in the BAYC and Rolling Stone zine, as well as working on one of the artists on the iconic Nouns DAO project as well. So he was part of the Nouns DAO. And Sir Joey is strategy and ops. 20 years ago, found business guy. Looks like OD punk charts, minted 3 Bored Apes. Dang, threw myself into the degen lifestyle. Wow, good moves, bro. Good moves. Flex. Chimper's origin. It all began with the Boring Ape Chronicles. Quest for the Diamond Fleece is the Genesis series of TBAC, a community-driven collection made up of 6 interconnected episodes combining Timper's art with insight storytelling. So that's how it began, I guess. I'm a little confused because I'm out of the loop here on what's
Will you
going
go up?
on.
I want to see this. Go, yeah. So those are the Chronicles, I'm assuming they were making.
The monotonous apes embark on a thrilling journey. Oh, okay, my mouse will work. In a world previously ravaged by faction and divide, they are forced to come together on a quest in search of the sacred Diamond Fleece artifact. In the final episode, the apes reach the portal that takes them to the Chimpverse. So, Series 1, The Quest for the Diamond Fleece. This looks interesting. This is just an image, but I want to like be able to click on stuff and do this. Full set rewards, Diamond Fleece, ebook, animated production, Chimp Genesis. So there's 5,555. They launch May 20th, tomorrow. They're going to cost 0.07. And they have a chimp list spot for, existing holders. And that's mainly what I'm seeing here. So here's their Twitter. They've got 58,000 followers here on Twitter. So they got a pretty healthy following for a 5,000 project here. And pretty good freaking engagement. I mean, 500 likes on this just random tweet about, this isn't like they didn't pay to boost this tweet, I'm guessing. 122 retweets. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Asset snapshots. That's nice. So I'm assuming this is going to be a pretty smooth rollout project. It's by some veterans like in the space, so it's not going to probably have a lot of the problems that like a lot of the new projects are having, where their contracts
say
suck.
That, but then 4:30, man.
And then 4:30. That's true. I know what happened.
We used to be able to say that.
I know, right? We used to trust that the veterans were good. And they've got 45,000 in their Discord, I believe. Let me double check my numbers there. So they definitely got numbers. Yeah, about 45,000 in the Discord. Yeah. So what do you think, Matt? What do you think about chimpers? I know you're not a huge pixel art dude.
So these are good pixel art.
These are good. This is about as good of a pixel artist as you can get, right?
Yeah. Well, those animations, like I think I remember seeing those Bored Ape Chronicles like through Twitter like a long time ago. Probably like maybe even like last year. I remember seeing those. I don't recall when, but they do look familiar. So, and yeah, I mean, I wonder if I've seen this other. And yeah, I think Dickenza said that he was the artist for the Nouns dude. So yeah, man, I think
Nouns down. Yeah.
This is like
definitely going to do well
for me. I would totally
ape. I would definitely ape too for the price too. 0.07.
I was going to say, they aren't asking for something like, they're not doing like, hey, this is going to be 0.25, so it's a decent price, Definitely, I'd say it's for sure going to sell out pretty quick.
Yeah, they've got a big audience.
I mean, in their community, right? Already the OGs are like over 60 some ETH. So if
Is the
this
floor,
community is a hodl
yeah.
kind of community and understands that what they need to do to get this project up above a couple ETH, then
Yeah.
this could totally,
And I
yeah.
do like, you know, when you look at the art, it's pixel art, but taken to another level as far as the projects we usually see are usually there's less pixels in the canvas.
Right.
So there's not as much detail and there's not like accessories a lot of the time. Like these are more like a normal PFP where you get the whole upper body and you get accessories like backpacks and little hats and things above them and the backgrounds. And so there's quite a bit of detail for a pixel art project too. Just we'll say. So yeah, I would too. I would definitely buy one of these. So I think that's where we're at with this one, right? I'm trying to figure out how many you can do per wallet, but
And it's
yeah,
tomorrow, huh?
I would buy 2 of these.
That's right.
Yes,
Yeah.
this is tomorrow. The whole problem is going to be like getting on the, you know, I don't know. Like I'm trying to see, is there a difference between the whitelist and the public list or the public sale? I don't see anything specifically. So I'll have to do a little more digging there. But yeah, this would definitely be one to mint if you can figure out how, for sure.
Yeah, this is one where I'd like try to mint a couple and then have and see if maybe, yeah, like definitely try to mint a couple. I wonder, I don't know, man. With these all projects in the market, how it is, you might be able to get a nice dip off the floor, after the whitelist people mint. Is whitelist a different price?
No, I don't think so. As far as from the Discord,
Right.
it just says 0.07. So
I
there is
like that
it looks like
because
they
I
use
see so many.
payment. So
Like I
and
think
for a
like a lot of
raffle.
people, I think a lot of rookies do this kind of crap. You know, they mint whitelist and it's like 0.02 cheaper or something, and then they go and they flip it on the floor at mint price, thinking they're going to make a little profit, and it's like they're actually losing money with all the fees and everything. And so it's like if so, I like it much more when the pre-mint, right, the whitelist mint is the same price as the public mint, because that way everyone's on
Yeah,
the same
fair.
page. Is like, hey,
Yeah.
we all got to try to support this floor at the same price.
But how will our VIP friends all get it for cheaper than everyone else, so they can then exit at a better?
I think they call that a Ponzi scheme. That's exactly the definition of Ponzi scheme. The definition of it. Yeah. Yeah.
So you're saying
Basically,
a bunch of
definition
these
of Ponzi scheme
Ponzi schemes.
is rewarding,
Yeah.
earlier investors with later investors' cash. That's exactly
Yeah.
what a Ponzi scheme is. So.
Yeah. So I guess we won't say more about that then. But
Yeah,
we won't comment
Chippers,
further
aping
on
in.
other projects about that. So,
Aping
but
in.
yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, this one's going to
Yeah,
sell
I like
out.
it.
I'm assuming pretty fast too. So I bet you. I mean, they did a raffle for the pre-mint, and so I bet you this is going to sell out pretty quick. So the floor could hold together. You know, the problem is like when those long mints. Sometimes then people start selling under the mint price, and then the whole thing starts to just collapse. You know. But when something mints pretty quick, it's not a lot of room for shenanigans. So we like to call it the friends and family promotion. Exactly. Okay, should we look at another project?
Let's do it. One more.
Let's look at the hues. These are the hues. Okay, let's enter. What did that say? Potata? I think that's what that said. Okay. These look like little hops plants or something falling out of the tree. Like our universe, celebrate love and kindness regardless of hue.
I think they're supposed to be leaves.
Ever found yourself wandering, floating, not quite sure where you fit in the uni metaverse? Hues is an inclusive community where love, kindness, and acceptance know no boundaries. You'll find friends to share your passion for food culture or space designers who are navigating the new Web3 world together with you. Okay, so this is a very generic community.
Yeah, I don't think I'd fit in. I mean, all that lovey-dovey stuff. I don't think they would accept me
They
with
wouldn't.
open
You
arms.
wouldn't. They'd stop you at the gate and they'd be like, "You're giving
They'd
off
be all
bad
like,
juju."
yeah, they'd be all loving each other, being all like super great, and I'd be like, "Hey guys, what's up?" And they'd be like, "Okay, just ignore them." You know, turn
I
their
don't
backs
connect
to me,
with
just
this.
like- yeah, they'd be like,
These look like memes. Memes are dead.
I don't know. How are memes? I guess I haven't looked. I see
guess
their
they're
tweets
dead,
and stuff. They're
apparently.
still kicking. Yeah.
So yes,
We'll follow up with them.
you know, you got to have a mushroom
But
coming out of the head. That's kind of.
Hues.
I'm surprised they're not
that's kind of
walking.
standard with
but,
every
you know,
project. You need some sort of mushroom in there.
Got to have a mushroom or walking or both. 700,777 hues. What makes you unique is your custom hue. We all have different flavors and styles, so do hues. A hue for you. Hues list.
Ooh.
This is like a like some kind of kids book. I feel like I'm reading, or like a Dr. Seuss novel or something. Hues list. Those who are hues listed get first access to minting their own hue. Oh, you don't say. So they got a hues list. They got a public mint. It'll be announced. They're using pre-mint. Hues map. Food tour.
By the way,
Yum
Freeman,
Yums
wouldn't it
for
be
the
really
foodies.
cool if there was like a more
Great.
affordable?
I don't want to
pre-mint
talk to you about
use?
this. Oh,
Okay.
yeah. Okay. I don't know what you're about to bring up, but when you start it like that, I just know it's something that I'm not going to want to talk about.
I mean, wouldn't it just be cool if there
Okay,
was like
so
a site that was
food
just
tour.
like pre-mint, but didn't cost as much to use it?
Yeah,
Like,
that would
wouldn't
be
that
cool.
just be cool? Like just a cheaper pre-mint?
Yeah, that would be cool.
Hmm.
There's going to be an art fund, a Huskathon. So like a hackathon for
Huskathon.
NFT build makers, it looks like. Metaverse integration, hub for homies, Hues for humanity, 24 months of giving. If I click on this, I can find out more. Giving back to the communities. It's a slick website, got to say that. Which is why we'll start the
it's
Hues for
decent.
Humanity 24 months. 22 years after selling out, you're going to start to donate to charity?
Wait,
2 years?
what?
We will start the Hues for Humanity 24 months after selling out. Why? That seems weird. You're gonna wait 2 years?
So that after 24 months you forget about it.
Yeah, that's what I'm assuming. That's what the
Yeah.
says that.
So that way, when the community keeps asking, so when is this donation gonna start happening? When is this gonna?
We put it in the roadmap. When you clicked on the
just
pop-up,
wait.
it said 24 months.
It's only been a couple months since we minted. Just chill out. We got a couple years.
I was
Gosh.
promised public good.
And then in a couple years, they're going to be long gone. The Discord's not even going to exist anymore.
True that. So here's the founder and artist. So the artist is the founder. Laugh
Why
and
would they
Belly.
just sit on that much money for 2 years and not do anything with it? Like, I really
Doesn't it seem like so many of projects come from Singapore and South Korea? I don't know. Maybe it's just me. They're NFT savvy over there. That's for sure. Okay, so they got an artist and a founder. They got a back-end developer and co-founder. So they have the artist and the tech person, the dev. Cool. They've got a front-end developer, community manager. She's on TikTok, so she might have some followers. Let's go look.
She's on TikTok. You're like, girl.
Oh, she
TikTok. She has like
88,000. I mean, that's pretty good, but I don't know. I don't know what TikTok standards are because I'm not on TikTok. What is she doing to this bat thing? Oh,
she's just holding it.
Oh, okay. So anyway, this is their community manager. They've got 88,000 followers. Oh, she's got, she paid for the fancy Twitter blue. And she's in a Spaces right now. She's probably in Spaces being like, oh my gosh, look at these guys doing this live thing. I'm just kidding. No one cares. Okay.
We should chime in live right now under Spaces.
Go in and join the space, right?
Yeah.
Hey, you guys are live.
Hey guys, we're all talking about your project.
Collaborate with Hues. Oh, they're just they're saying if you want to collaborate to DM them. Okay, that's cool. What is that? It's a dick butt.
Dick butt, but a banana dick butt.
Does that mean that these people they've done collaborations with? Or maybe. That's weird. Why do these link? Let's click on it. Oh, it doesn't do
I
anything.
guess so. Maybe it is like, hey, yeah, we're doing collaborations.
Tasty Toasties. Maybe. I don't know. Potato Pals. Okay, that's weird. So yeah, the mint is gonna be to be announced. I think I saw on Rarity Tools upcoming list is where I found this, I think, and I think it's minting, I want to say next week sometime. So
And how many?
7,777. And what's the mint price? That's the other question, right? Okay, let's look.
That's
at
a
the leader.
lot. They want to mint a lot.
That is a lot.
In a
They've
bear
got some
market.
community building to still do. Join November. These have been around since this Twitter's been around since November. That's interesting.
This isn't going anywhere, man.
Well,
They're
not
not
at this
minting
speed.
7,000 with that number. No.
Not at this
And
speed.
their
I
mint
wonder
day
what
is
the
when?
price is. Let me go find it. That's a good detail. Let me go find it. I should have written it down. But I will go find it really quickly using my handy dandy find thing. Let's see. So here it's claiming on May 24th, so next Tuesday, for 0.07.
Dude, they're doing way too many. This seems like one of those ones where you just need, like, you should go with the really small amount, get your like little crazy, lovey-dovey, we want to hug everyone niche community, really small niche community, kind of go all in and then build out,
Yeah, they have 1,500 Discord members.
7,000 is way too many for this kind of market, dude. And they don't have
Yeah, I mean,
nearly
they're
close to
going to
enough
be like
activity.
really dependent on the following of like their community manager. And I don't know, it's not niche. That's not very niche, her following. her
Right.
personal
Yeah.
following
It's
is
not like her
niche.
followers are all NFT people,
Yeah.
right?
They don't. Yeah, no, I doubt it. Yeah. So that's interesting.
It's interesting. It's
I mean, at this point,
I'm
I
gonna
would not be
pass.
buying. Yeah, at this point, I would not be
not.
buying. Yeah,
Not be minting.
not be minting at this point. So that's my thought on that one.
No. Burp. It's not a golden egg. Burp. And it has that noise, from
The sales
Wonka.
pitch here is everyone is special and unique.
That's
Buy
what my
our
mom
NFT.
always. That's my mom tell me all the time.
Yeah, it's an interesting strategy.
You're
Actually,
special and unique.
tell your customers you're special. You're special. Buy my NFT. You're special. Just give them compliments.
Well, everyone who watches this show is very special.
You got very special. Mint our free NFT. You're very,
Very
special. Okay. Right. Well, that's it for today. I've got a really weird one for you guys tomorrow. So you better come back tomorrow. That's my hook.
Get your weirdo pants on.
That's my
Yeah.
hook. I'm going to show you guys a
Gonna-
very strange one. The strangest one we've seen in a while, I think. So
Maybe bring an extra
getting
pair of
excited.
underwear. You don't know how weird it's gonna get. Yeah.
Definitely put on 2 pairs. Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
Double up on the Huggies. Anyway,
the depends. Yeah.
yeah, double up on your depends, Dickenza. But it's gonna be roasty. So yeah. Anyway, thanks everybody for joining us. And yeah, we will be back again tomorrow at 9:30 a.m. Eastern for the last show of the week. And I'm excited. Guys. So thanks everybody for joining us. And we'll hopefully see you in the Discord or on Twitter. Good morning.
Good morning.